Are plastic cars really that bad? Let's review it. Alright, welcome back to Rusty's Reviews. In this review, we have Dinoco Cruz versus Dinoco Cruz, but diecast versus plastic. Plastic cars get a big rep of them being not too good. They're usually smaller, they're usually not as good, don't do good on the track. But are they really as bad as people say they are? Today we're going to compare the diecast Cruz versus the plastic Dinoco Cruz and see. Obviously we know the Dinoco metal Cruz is better, but is the plastic car that bad that it deserves that bad of a rep? We're going to compare the two and see if that is true, starting with the plastic Cruz so that we can get a little good feeling about it before we compare it to the metal one. So here it is right away. I'm not going to compare the two yet, but it looks like a solid car. It has some nice shininess. You can see that in the blue. It looks like an overall solid car. You can see the stickers like in the eyes, but overall it doesn't look that bad. You can definitely hear as I tap on it that it's a plastic car. But if you saw it on the side, you wouldn't really be able to tell that it is a plastic once you get that angle of the eyes right there. Let's go ahead and review it. I do like this expression. That was one thing I really say. I really like the expression that they gave this car. You got the brown eyebrows with the, not brown eyebrows, brown eyes with the black eyebrows, and I really like that. You got the black, I know those aren't eyebrows, those are black eyelashes, yellow eyebrows, and you got the black line going around it. Blue Dinoco, I really do like that. It's really shiny, and the car in general just has a very shiny look. You can see as I can do that on the yellow hood, and you got the two yellow and gray highlights right there. Definitely not as shiny in the highlights. You can definitely tell that they're very painted on, but I do like her grin that she has right there. Going on to the side here, we got the black tires. It doesn't say light year, just black tires with blue rims. Definitely the rims don't have too much detail. As we got onto the side of the car, it has 0 sponsors actually on the bottom. What does that even say? It's so hard to tell. Synergy, carbon cider, I think. Combustor, maybe piston cup, I think is the first one. The detail is like not there for it. But we got Dinoco 51, all in that shiny blue, and then the Dinoco dinosaur going over the back wheel. Got the exhaust pipes. You can see the paint wasn't put on there very well. And the tire yet again. You can see there's the blue paint just sitting right there, which is not that great. Great window. It looks like it's just very plastic painted on. It's not even on the window very much. You got that black bar. That's just like a little strip of black marker, what it looks like. The window looks a little better on the right side than on the left, but overall the window is very, not that great. You got that little part where we put the fuel in, but you can definitely tell the paint almost looks greenish right there because of it. Number 51 in that shiny blue with the same Dinoco logo, but this time it's a dinosaur sitting on an egg, and a Dinoco in blue, and overall in the yellow, and you see a bit of the spoiler right there. From this side, you can't tell that's a plastic car, not very much. You got the red taillights all the way at the top. Back to this side, oh, I can already see. Already can tell, look at the wheel right there. That black wheel has so much blue paint going over it. But it's a blackish blue tire with blue rims and the same blue Brontosaurus Dinoco with the exhaust pipes. Exhaust pipes a little better on this side. Sponsors, you can still barely even tell. I think it's even worse this side. Look at that piston cup. You can't even tell it says piston cup. And that's not great. Dinoco at 51, all in that shiny blue. The windows are a little better on this side. I'd say the right one is better than the left this time. With that same black marker, what it looks like. And then this front tire looks much better than the back. The back tires have had a bad rep so far. The front ones have been okay. Come back to the front, here she is. We go to the top. You can't even tell that much from here, besides the back window, which is not very great painted on in the gray. But 51 looks all right on the top, and then you got our spoiler, which also looks okay. Dinoco in blue, and then you got the spoilers. Definitely looks more plasticky. But yeah, the windows are overall probably the worst thing, along with the tires, and of course the eyes, which are kind of sticky, but I do like her expression. Okay, moving on, we got the metal. Since we just reviewed it, everything on the car is exactly the same. The only thing I can show that's pretty much different is on the wheels. You see the light years is there, and it is in yellow. then you can see the decals on the bottom. Carbon Cider, Synergy, Combustor, and Piston Cup. A lot easier to tell. But let's compare the two, shall we? So here they are from the front. You can definitely see the size comparison. The Dinoco Cruz has at least a centimeter bigger than this one. Definitely tell the metal. I do actually kind of like the yellow color on the plastic car compared to the metal. And I do like the expression better on the plastic compared to the die-cast one. You can definitely tell everything shines a little bit better. Everything just looks so much better on the die-cast. Die-cast weighs a lot more, a lot easier to go down the track. You need to see all the more detail that is on the die-cast. But I will give it to the plastic car. They did replicate things very well. It's just the paint that did not go over very well. Just look at the windows from there. You can definitely tell. But there honestly isn't that bad. The plastic car isn't that bad. I think they honestly did a really good job with it. Some things are not very easy to see. Let's see what it says on the bottom of the car. This car, does it say Vietnam is made in? Yeah, made in Vietnam. And this one's made in China. But overall, obviously the metal one, the die cast, is much better. But I do not think that the plastic one deserves such a bad rep. Yes, it has some ifs here and there. However, it is a decent car, and I would still like to use it, especially on those racetracks where the cars get dented up. I don't like to use the die-cast ones because they'll get chipped, and so therefore the plastic ones are better in that occasion. Overall, yes, die-cast is better, but the plastic, I give this Cruz plastic car probably a 7 or 8 out of 10 because there are some things that are better than the die-cast. For example, I really like that expression, and I think if the die-cast one had that expression, that car would be even better for me. That's one thing that I've not ever liked too much on the die-cast is the expression. But hope you guys did enjoy this review. Here are the upcoming cars that will be in the upcoming videos. I'll have 2 solo reviews, Rusty's Racing Center, LightningMcQueen, and the No Stall number 123. And then we'll have a stock car versus next gen with Mood Springs. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.